Right, seeing as my batteries have now arrived and this buggy looks to be in perfectly good shape, I've decided I'm going to try and get this one up and running. It's been stood around for a lot of years. I know the speed controller might not be the newest, but I mean we can use this until, well, if it even works, we can use this until it breaks. Same with the motor. I do have a Mamba Monster 2 speed controller, and I think there's also a what's that, a 10 shock motor in there we can use, but I think the servo should be okay. There's a few hop-up parts on this as well by the look of it, so I'm just going to give this a quick clean over now, because it is very dusty. Why is this not focusing? It is very dusty, so we'll give it a quick clean over so it looks a little bit more presentable. Might change the wheels, but the tyres actually, you know, they're all glued on all right, and there's no real damage to the wheels, though they're a bit scuffed. Wing seems to be in good condition. So yeah, let's give them a clean up and see where we go. Now, this stuff I've always found really good on plastic, especially on my own cars and things like that. So I'm just going to, didn't need much, just spray it over the body shell and over some of the plastics on here. I'm going to get a little brush, which I might have stolen out my missus's makeup sort of tin, just to have a go around here and get some of this dust off. So I'll have a go at this, and as this looks really boring, I'll come back to you in a minute. You might ask yourself, why bother cleaning this thing up? But I've never actually used this. I mean, this has been stood around for about 7 years, and then before that I don't actually know how long it's been stood around for before I got it. Now, I don't actually remember buying this. I think what this was a few beers and a late night eBay purchase, or a forum purchase or something like that, because it's not really something I would have bought back then. Along with the Hyper 9, I've got a Hyper 9 as well, and that one is pretty special, to be honest. It's got some really nice bits and pieces on it, and that's what I've got these for. And that is the next one I will be doing. So, as it's got 7 years plus of dust and grime on it, I thought it was just deserved a bit of a clean. You can see already, I mean, she's looking a lot better. I don't like these wheels. I might have some more wheels lying around. I mean, I've got oh yeah, I might get some more wheels and tyres for it, but for now, you know, to get it out and about, see if it works, I think these will do. Now, one of the first jobs I need to do, I need to change these over for XT90s, because I'm not going to be using those bullet connectors. I need to change those over for XT90s. And I'll just check and see if there's a receiver in there. I'm not thinking there is, because I can't see any wire coming from it. So let's just undo this and let's have a look. You bugger. No receiver. Okay. I've got another receiver lying around somewhere. Right, here we go. Right. Fairly old, I would say. I'm not even sure how you bind, but I'll try and figure that out. Looking at it, spectrum looks like the same as the servo, so might even have come with this. So I'll get the soldering iron out anyway. I'll put this on, then I'll come back. You don't need to see me soldering one of these on. I'm sure if you ever look down YouTube, there's somebody that's going to do it a whole lot better than I am. Right, I've obviously got the... Why are you not focusing? I've obviously got the female on the batteries. Same as that one. So, there we go. For the males, the speed controller. Alright, so that's me XT90 on. Didn't have any black shrink wrap. Every colour in there apart from black. Just got to heat it up now. I've got one of these little sort of gas air gun things. I don't know if you can see that actually. Just switch that on. One-handed. Oh, get on, you bitch! There we are. You just switch that on. Just the gas, which is there. Press it down. And that is on. I'll just finish that off and I'll come back. And there we go. Right, so I'll just get our little receiver in here. Let's position it in loose for now. Just connect the wires up. I'm just going to put a bit of charge in one of the batteries, so it just gives me a bit of breathing room for testing. So I'll just fit the receiver now, and then when I come to fit the battery in to test it, I'll put you guys back on. Right, I've got the XT90 on now. Had a bit of a problem with the receiver. I didn't have this receiver at the time. I had this one. Was it a Spectrum SR3000? Would not bind to anything. So I didn't need to put that on camera. Like a 3-year-old playing with a toy. But this one works. So I've just put some double-sided tape on it. I'm just going to put it into position, make sure I get the antenna in the right place. I think we'll be ready to test it, to be honest. Found the matching radio, or I've managed to bind it anyway to the receiver. I think these two must have come together, to be honest. I don't know where from, but anyway. So we're looking quite good, to be honest. I'll power it up soon and we'll have a look, see if she runs. Right, that's the receiver all in. So we did say that this wouldn't need much. I mean, it was pretty straightforward, to be honest. Could do with tidying that up a bit, maybe. I didn't really want to shorten those wires. I'll see how that fits with the body shell. Anyway, one thing I have noticed, I think the motor might just be a bit too tight on it. Right, there we go. To adjust the motor ever so slightly. There's absolutely no play in that whatsoever. It's just really tight. So that's a lot better now. I'll just put it on there. We're just gonna fire it up and see if I've done everything right. Got the tranny on. Where are we? There we go. Oh. There we go. That was it. So yeah, it's just a quick run up down the road just to see how it went, but I'm planning to get it out pretty soon, and obviously I'm still waiting on the parts for the Thunder Tiger, which are coming from the States or China or somewhere. I can't remember, but they're not going to be until middle of next month. If I can get something together, I really want a UDR. I really like a UDR, and there'll be some more videos on us getting these things out. So yeah, please hit that like button, guys, and please subscribe, and I'll plan to bring as much content as I can. See you soon.